Hello, Village. So good to see you. It's Friday, and that means it is time for your Friday weekly wrap up, where we will pull one card for the collective and single cards for anyone who requests. And I'm just wrapping my brain around this. I did actually work last night, so it's not like I was off work for a long time, but I'm just realizing I did not remember to check on what our three cards were on Monday. Is anyone reporting them to me? I don't know. If anyone, collective, it's Audrey. It is always Audrey. It is always Audrey. There's also other people, but I am safe because of Audrey. Thank you, Audrey. So we started with the Nine of Wands reverse, the Empress, and the Devil. I remember. Good. All right. So today is Friday. It is the day after Christmas, so the second day of the 12 days of Christmas. It's the first day of Kwanzaa. It is St. Stephen's Day. Deadheads love that. And of course, also Boxing Day. All right, let us celebrate with some cards. And you can see I'm using one of my favorite decks, which is Crystal Visions Tarot. Jelly Roll, so good to see you over on Twitch. You are in the queue. Okay, so for the collective, starting with, once again, let's see, we started with the Nine of Wands reverse, the Empress, and the Devil. So how do we end the week as a collective? With the Star reversed. So right away, that reminds me of so who didn't get what they wanted under the tree? But this feels, it feels deeper and more spiritual than that, certainly. I think there is, for those people who celebrate a big holiday for Christmas, the day after Christmas can feel like a little bit of a letdown. But we started with the Empress, the Devil, and the Nine of Wands reversed. We end with the Star reversed. Maybe there is a recognition that no matter what, when you're dealing with overarching difficulties, there's your Devil, there's your Nine of Wands reversed. No matter what, that's going to come into it. That's going to be part of it. So are we healing? Yes. Are we satisfied? Yes. Are we incredibly pleased with the general situation in which we find ourselves? Not necessarily. And that's okay. All right. So let me know what you think about those cards. And before I get started with the individual requests, I need to say a big, big thank you to Gen Xers Just Walk It Off. Thank you for being a member. And thank you for starting us off with a super chat. I really, really appreciate you. And I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And along with that, you say, my Monday reading was spot on. Was driving and couldn't respond at the time. It inspired me to do some things to care for myself. Oh, thank you so much, so much. And Barbie Bird, I am happy to see you here. How were your travels? How is it all going? We want to know it all. Okay, let's get going. And we're going to start with Jelly Roll over on Twitch. You had the Devil on Monday. Here's your wrap-up card. The Devil and the Seven of Swords. Jelly Roll, I think I know who you are. I think I do. Nice to see you on Twitch. So starting with the Devil and ending with the Seven of Swords, it is so important that you trust yourself and trust your circumstances. And these two cards are telling me there may be some things going on where you're not sure. You're not sure what to trust or what to do. Definitely take time to figure it out. Take time to figure out what. I thought it was you, Claire. I thought it was, and I was right. So I'm so glad you're over on Twitch today, and thanks for being a member on YouTube. So Claire, definitely if something doesn't feel right, check it and check it again, because your spidey senses are on alert and probably for a good reason. All right. Dream It Possible. So good to see you over on Twitch. Glad you're here. Let me know if you'd like a card to end your week. And Barbie, let's see. You made it home on Monday. Thank goodness. It's been a tough week emotionally for you without Carl. Yeah, I got it. Okay, and a card for you. Dream It Possible. Here we go. Dream It Possible. The Empress reversed. I feel like this week you may not have felt as nurtured yourself as you wanted to feel. And maybe you have not had the opportunity to connect with friends or family members the way that you would like. And so going forward, do what you have to do to feel nurtured and connected. All right. And over to YouTube. Audrey M., thank you so much for being a member for more than 3 years, and thank you for being so amazingly reliable in this community and in our in-person community as well. You are just you are such an amazing community member, and we really appreciate you. All right, you had the star reversed on Monday, and I pulled the star reversed for the collective today. All right. But you, Audrey, you started with the star reversed, and now you get the Queen of Pentacles. So I'm going to quote a Taylor Swift line for you. You had to learn to make your own sunshine. You know, this idea was starting with the star reversed, where we're not quite satisfied. But now the Queen of Pentacles, where you're like, I will create it. I will create what I want. I will create what I need. And I will be grounded and maintained and nurtured and satisfied, because that's what I'm going to do. And I think you do it for yourself. I think that you do it for yourself, but you also do it for others. And Mixuer says we should all send flowers to Audrey, and I agree. I think we need like a flower. I want a flower emoji. I do. That's a good one. Okay, Dream It Possible. You did see plenty of family. You didn't have a chance. You've been so busy, had no chance to sit down properly. So maybe that's what you need. Either a good chair or some time, one way or the other. All right, we're going to hop on over to Instagram. RKFBE, so good to see you. A card to wind up your week, to wrap up your week. RKFBE. 7 of Pentacles. You've worked hard this week. You did a lot. You took care of a lot. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. That is really what is necessary. Recognize how hard you have worked. Josh Wilner, my good friend, it is so nice to see you on Facebook. Please let me know if you'd like a card to end your week. So good to see you. All right. Who is next? It's Divian. Divian Shamishra, good to see you. Here's a card for you. The Sun. Divian, I think this week you did some good things, some things that really are going to help you. And in some way, some cards that will make you stand out in a way that you did some things, Divian, that will make you stand out in a good way. So this is about happiness. It's about recognition. You are doing some things to support your own happiness and make sure that you get recognized the way you want to. So that's good. Okay, Josh Wilner over on Facebook. So glad you're here. Wrapping up your week with the 2 of Pentacles reversed. I feel like this time of year, this holiday season, this time in your life has been a lot. There's a lot of ways, Josh, that you may feel very stretched emotionally, financially, energetically. You may feel pulled in a lot of directions. Going forward, it's so important for you to ground and take care of yourself and be careful about not letting distractions to take away from your sense of comfort and grounding. All right, over on Instagram, We have Amy Emberhart, my good friend. Thanks for being here. Monday, you had the Queen of Wands reversed. And now the Ten of Swords. Amy, what the heck? What the heck? What's going on, my friend? Was this a tough week? Are you not feeling your best? Are you up in your head? I think it's important for you to just do your best to relax, pull the swords out of your back, and whatever it is that is making you feel uptight, find another way to solve it. I know you can, and I know you will. Amy's like, nothing bad, LOL. There's something there. Something there. Having a physical flare. Yeah, there it is. There it is. I'm so sorry. Sending you lots of healing. So sorry to hear that that's happening. Okay, and Dion C. Monsanto over on Instagram. You and Jada. Okay, here we go. For you, Dion, the lovers. I think this week you did a good job making all the connections you needed to make. And that's what this week was about, so you did it. And for Jada, the Nine of Swords. I think there's a lot on your mind and there's a lot you're worried about, and it's hard for you to separate out. What is something you really should be worried about? And what is something that you can just sort of let wait and let unfold or trust will be okay? And I think that's a hard balance. Amy, this too shall pass. Strength and energy will be restored. Yes, it shall be indeed. All right. Who's next? It's Melissa Grosso. I know you like this deck too, Melissa. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years and for using members-only emojis. You started with the World reversed. And now the King of Swords reversed. What, so the world sucks and so do men? I mean, we could make an argument that way. Seriously. This week, I do think that you are sort of thinking about like what feels good, what doesn't feel good. What do you like? What do you not like? What's working? What's not working? And I think it's important for you to make that list as you go into the new year so you can focus on what works and eschew what does not as much as possible. Hey, Peggy Lou Levens, it's nice to see you over on Facebook. Glad you're here. You had the world on Monday. Wrapping you up with the Nine of Swords reversed. I think you're doing a good job, like looking at the big picture and not letting little things bother you as much. And I think that's a good thing. I really do. Melissa, you are very welcome. Joanne Ellis is next. So good to see you. You had the Sun on Monday. And now the Ace of Cups reversed. So like I would put those two cards together and I would say broadly, things are good. But there are some things this week that made you not feel the love. And whether that's something someone did or something someone neglected to do, like however that shakes out, I think it's important for you to look at this past week. Where were you feeling good? Where were you feeling in your power? And where were you not? And I think that information would be helpful going forward. All right. Smile Soul 20. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years and a moderator. Page of Wands reversed. I feel like there is some communication that you want to have or that you want to be doing that you haven't been doing yet or haven't done enough of. So going forward, and as we go into the new year, focusing on communication and how you communicate with others and trying to have a better flow of communication, I think would be really good. All right. Cacao Moo, so good to see you over on Twitch. Thanks for being here. All right. Cacao Moo. Two of Swords reversed. There is something that is like dancing on your mind or stomping around your brain where you are not entirely at peace. Something that isn't sitting right with you, something that doesn't feel settled. Cacao Moo, if you can identify what that is, even if you don't know what the solution is, just hold that as something that you will solve and you will figure out. I think you'll move forward. All right. Peggy Lou, amen to not letting the BS of others bother me. Just smile and moving on. Cacao Moo, I know what it is. Okay. Got it. All right. Smile Soul 20, you are very welcome. Jenna Perkins is up next. Thanks for being a member. And you had the Ace of Wands on Monday. Nice way to start the week. But now you need a nap. You started out all fired up. But with the Two of Pentacles reversed, it feels like it's been a lot. It feels like it's been busy. It feels like a lot. It feels like you're stressed or stretched or something. Do what you have to do to bring yourself back to grounding and balance, and then your inspiration will be there as well. All right. Astro Ascension Oracle, nice to see you. Had a friend who does tarot readings on YouTube interpret the Nine of Swords as ancestral trauma. I can see that. I mean, not always, obviously, but in some settings, sure. Cassandra Revelta, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years and for using members-only emojis. We're going to do you and your mom, Raquel. Okay, wrapping you up, Cassie, with the Ace of Cups. I love that. Like, is there ever a time that I wouldn't love this card? I can't imagine what context this card would come in that I wouldn't love it. And I love it for you today. I think a lot of it, Cassie, is that this week, regardless of the stressful things that are happening, this week, I think you were really able to feel the love and be in a space of love. And that's a beautiful thing. For Raquel, the Eight of Wands reversed. I feel like there's something or some way that you're feeling a little stuck, something you're not sure how to fix or how to move forward. And, give it time. You will figure it out. But I do recognize that this week there has been a little bit of a stuck energy. By Shally, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Wrap-up card for the week. Monday, you had Judgment. And now, Knight of Cups reversed. And I think this is you really trying to put the past in the past and move forward, but it's hard for you. Like, I feel like you are still feeling very stuck. And, I think you've tried different things and you just got to keep trying until you get unstuck. All right. Oh, Mixuir, I'm so sorry to hear you're dealing with a migraine. Sending you so much healing energy. All right, Febborn, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. You had the King of Cups on Monday, wrapping you up with the Nine of Pentacles. So, Febborn, I think you're coming to a place where you have a certain, more confidence and more ability to just be in your own energy and be comfortable and not let other people bother you. And this is good. This is good. Okay, over on Instagram, Anka K, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Your Monday card was the Emperor reversed, and now the Page of Wands. So I think, even though things are not the way you would like them to be entirely, you are finding your energy, you're finding your creativity, you're finding your joy. And that's all good. We appreciate that. All right. Let's see. So Gen Xers just walk it off. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the super sticker. Here is your Friday card, Gen Xers just walk it off, and thanks for being a member. Nine of Cups reversed. I feel like, this can be a sign of dissatisfaction. It can also be a sign of not being sure what to wish for, what direction you want to go in, what's really going to make you happy. So, along with our theme of self care, spend some time thinking about what will really make you happy. Lily H., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years and for using members only emojis. Back in Montana, under the weather week 3. Oh no. So sorry you're not feeling well. Sending you a lot of healing. Here's a card for you. 6 of Wands reversed. I feel like no one wants to be sick over family Christmas. I am sorry you're not feeling well, but this is really sort of speaking to that and speaking to how important it is that you stay in a self-care mode until you feel better, and that you not feel bad or guilty about not being able to do whatever it is you wanted to do. Sending you lots of healing energy. Christina R., so good to see you. Okay, we're going to do you, your mother, and your sister. Okay, Monday was the Page of Cups reversed for you, and now the Tower reversed. I'm thinking you still haven't made a decision and are waiting. Is that what's going on here? I feel like we're just all on the precipice here. It's okay though. It's okay. Karen had the 2 of Cups, and now the Page of Wands reversed. And Karen, I do feel like there's probably been some improvement here overall, but I feel like you're not back to your normal energy yet. And I think that's hard, and that has been a bit of a detractor, but give it time. Give it time. And Kim has the 4 of Swords reversed on Monday. And now the Chariot reversed. So you're busy, but where are you going? I think you're really trying to figure out, what are the solutions? What are the things to do? And you're sort of in that cycle, and it may be hard because it may be hard to find out what that's going to be, what the solutions are going to be, what the way forward is going to be. But you will. All right. Over on Instagram, DePonte, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. 8 of Pentacles. So DePonte, I think you're just working and learning and working and learning and working and learning. What's better than that? You're doing what you need to do to get where you want to go. It's a good thing. Oh, Anka, your feedback. I am actually. That's good. That's good. It's nice to see. All right, Ocean Girl, good to see you. That's Lisa. Glad you're here. Okay, wrapping you up. With the 3 of Swords reversed, we're grateful for this reversal because this really speaks to healing. This has been a week of healing, whether that was conscious or intentional or internal and unrecognized. One way or the other, there is healing. All right. DH, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Here's a card for you. The 10 of Cups reversed. I wonder if there's some sadness around family. I wonder if there's someone that you didn't get to connect with this season that you had hoped to. One way or the other, it looks like there is some need for reflection and healing, or there is a need for you to lean into what makes you happy. Renji, good to see you. Thanks for being here. We're going to do you and your husband. Okay, let's see. You had the 6 of Swords on Monday, and now the Magician reversed. So you are moving forward. You are moving forward, but you've not quite figured out how to adjust to the positive changes in your life. That's how I see it. I think there really have been positive changes, And I think you're sort of figuring out what to do with it, what to do with it, what to do with those positive changes. And for your husband, he had the Six of Pentacles reversed, and now the Ten of Wands. Your husband is carrying some heavy burdens. He's thinking about something, or there's something he's doing, or something he's on his mind, or something he's responsible for that is that feels heavy. So I think he's doing okay, but he needs to figure out what to do about that and how to shift that. Teresa, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years, and for being a moderator, and for using members only emojis. You had the star reversed on Monday. I think that was our collective card today. And now you also have the Ten of Wands. Like, we're going to recognize, Teresa, that even though things are light years better than they used to be, it is still not where you want it to be. And that's okay, because it's a little bit at a time. We're moving forward a little bit at a time. And it's hard, but it's important that you see the forward motion. And it's important that you know that eventually you will be in an entirely different situation, in a good way. Sprite PNG, so good to see you over on Twitch. I am having a pleasant holiday season. Yes, I am indeed. Okay, Sprite, here is your weekly wrap-up. Judgment reversed. I feel like there's something that is unfinished. I mean, it could be that you still have gifts to give to people, or people that you haven't seen yet to celebrate with. It could be that this is more about your own healing, that there's something you're trying to heal and release. It could be like unrelated to the season, just that there are things you need to do this week that you have not done yet, and that's feeling heavy. So one way or the other, it's about closure. It's about getting things done. All right. Spirit Connections. That's Christine Hallowell. So good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. You had the Six of Wands reversed on Monday and Temperance reversed now. Like, those are both really good cards, but they're both reversed. And I don't really see those reversals as bad. I see them as delays. Like, you are working really hard to create something for yourself, for your family, and it is happening. It is happening incrementally, but not necessarily as quickly as you might like in some ways. And this is kind of, I think, just saying, be patient. Everything is indeed coming together. Jazzy J, the Tarot Mage Game Cat. So good to see you, my friend. Thanks for being here. Happy weekend, Christiana and everyone in chat. Hope the holidays have been going great for everyone. Yes, indeed, and the same to you. I think you sent me a picture of you and your mom, which I was happy to see. Sending love to you and her and anyone else you know that I know. Okay, here is your wrap-up card. Six of Wands. Well, look at you, Jazzy J. Just kicking butt and taking no names. Well done. So basically here, Jazzy J, I feel like you just hit it out of the park this week. Whatever it is you're doing, whatever it is you're working on, internally, externally, you are winning. And it's just important for you to keep on winning as much as you can. Well done. Okay, Virgo thoughts. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Yeah, Mixuir, if you're still here, you're coming up really quick, so stick around. Virgo thoughts. I'm doing you. I am well, thank you. Hope you are as well. All right, you're interested in your professional and relationship life in 2026. We're doing a card for today. I'll interpret it in that regard. Let's see what we see. So, Virgo thoughts, Temperance reversed. this is really telling you that you have a lot of power to create what you want in all aspects of your life. The thing is, I think you can be a little bit impatient, and I think you don't always realize what power you have to make a difference. So going forward, you're going to need to be in equal parts patient and creative. And I think you will be able to create the things you want. All right. Barbie Bird, we're doing you and Mixuer right now while Mixuer is putting on all their winter clothing. All right, you go. Okay. Here we go. Barbie Bird, thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. We're going to do Mixuer as well. And thank you, Mixuer, also for being a member. We appreciate you. Okay, Barbie, you started with the 10 of Swords reversed. And now the Knight of Wands reversed. I feel like, I mean, it's been an okay trip, but it's also been hard. Like, it is not easy. It is not easy to be away from all of your comfort. It's not easy. And so I think we're recognizing that it's good, but also not easy. And a lot of things are that way. Good, but also not easy. All right. And for Mixuer started with the 7 of Cups reversed, and now the 9 of Wands reversed. So I feel like, Mixuer, there is a lot that you are just not beyond the migraine. Like maybe the migraine is even a result of this in some way. Like there's just a lot. There's just a lot. And everything feels hard. And so right now, we just want to wrap you like you're bundling yourself up to go outside, but energetically, we want you to feel bundled in an even bundlier way, right? Where you need to feel protected and you need to feel like you can protect yourself. That, I think, is what we're working toward. Yeah, it's the cousin stuff. I get it. Shirley Meador, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Okay. Shirley Meador, here we are. 10 of Cups, good job. I think you did a good job this week. I think you were kind and loving to others. I think you were feeling the love. I think there's a lot here about love and happiness, so we appreciate that. Horse-drawn portrait, so good to see you. Thanks for being here on Twitch. Glad you're here. Would you like a card to wrap up your week? Please let me know. All right. Sasha Sullivan, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Wrapping up your week. Sasha Sullivan. 9 of Wands, I feel like it was not the easiest week, but you got through it well, and now you need a break. That's what I think. Horse-drawn portrait, it is so good to see you, and I actually missed your original request. You came in there and said, please assess my week via card, which I have to say, I love that almost as much as I love your name. I'm sorry I missed it first time around. Thanks for reiterating. Glad you're here. And here we go, horse-drawn portrait. And here I am shuffling my cards badly. You know, it used to really embarrass me that happens, but now I recognize it happens. Okay. Horse-drawn portrait. Literally, this jumped out, like literally jumped. So whatever this is, horse-drawn portrait, this is your card. And it is the Chariot reversed. The card flew, but maybe you're not. I feel like this week you may have felt a little ill at ease, a little unsure. And I think what it is it's like not being sure about the path forward or how you're moving forward. It could be a logistical thing. How am I going to make this happen? It could be a more internal thing. What do I want and how do I want to move forward? One way or the other, there is a lot here, horse-drawn portrait, about feeling a little stuck. So take your time and the flow will be there. Let me know what you think. All right, make sure. I'm going to a heated rivalry watch party tonight at my local queer bar, Migraine Dependent. So I'm excited for that. Have a good time. Again, we are sending you a lot of healing. All right. Kay Talks, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. Page of Wands. So I think this week you did a good job enjoying, this is going to sound funny, but enjoying your youth, like enjoying your own youthful energy, enjoying your child, enjoying the creativity, enjoying, I think you're finding your energy to be able to enjoy what you have to enjoy here. Let's put it that way. Well done. And also, I know you're a writer, and this is a good card for writers, just saying. Okay, we got Virgo thoughts earlier. We are now doing Dishy. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Okay, Dishy. Three of Wands. Well, whatever you did this week, you did it well. This is a card of success and recognizing that you put the things in place to create that success. So well done. Feedback from Horse-Drawn Portrait. I did feel held back in practical and emotional terms and quite ill at ease. I'm sorry. Would love a path forward and some movement. It will happen. It will happen, Horse-Drawn Portrait, I am sure. All right. Baby Cake, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. All right, Baby Cakes. 10 of Cups. Well, you managed. Whatever's going on here, Baby Cakes, you managed, I think, to really find some sense of love and happiness this week, one way or the other, and that was a good thing. So try to keep some positive energy going here because well done. Well done. Hey, over on Instagram, Panini Kalua, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Eight of Wands reversed. Excuse me. I think there's a lot of ways that you are feeling stuck. I think there's a lot of ways that you're just not sure where to go, what to do, how to make things work. And that is really reflected in this card. But the thing with stuckness, it's always temporary. So finding a way to be unstuck is what you will be working on. And while we're over on Instagram, Jojo G, good to see you. Would you like a card to wrap up your week? All right. Let's see. Carolina McMahon, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. All right. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Here is a wrap-up card for you, Carolina. 7 of Wands reversed. You did a good job. This week, you did a good job trying to be friendly and kind in some difficult circumstances. So very well done. You did a good job. All right, my friend, Terry Rosario, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member, and thanks for using members-only emojis. Oh, my goodness, you've been unwell. Sending you so much love and healing energy. And wrapping you up with the Knight of Wands. So even though you're not feeling your best, Terry, you did a good job. You did a good job being creative. You did a good job moving forward. You did a good job doing everything you need to do. So well done. Jojo G, over on Instagram. Here we go. Here's a card for you. Three of Cups. Three of Cups. Jojo G, I think this week you managed to spend time with people you enjoy, which at the end of the day is kind of the most important thing. So well done. Carolina, you are very welcome. All right. San03, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. I hope everyone is having a great holiday season and a good week. I certainly am. I hope you are too. All right, wrapping up the week for you, the Hierophant. So I feel like when you say a lot of things you're thinking about as the year ends, yeah, big time. You're thinking about big things internally, spiritually, but also in terms of practicality, what you need to do going forward. I think you are thinking thoughts and making plans, and it is very appropriate for you to be doing that. The thing is, recognize that you are the authority of some things. So recognize your own authority. Be careful about giving other people too much authority or too much power. But at the same time, if there's something you do not know and do not understand, make sure you go to the right authority, because you're going to be making some big plans and you want to make sure those plans are good for you. All right. Who is next? I think we have come, I think we have come to last call for readings, my friend. If you are here and have not received a card, this is your sign to know that I accidentally skipped you. It was not my intention. I apologize. Please reiterate. Likewise, if you're just coming in, or if you've been here and have not requested, it is time. It is last call for readings. So I am planning to be back here tomorrow, 12:30 Eastern time, with your Saturday Psychic Sampler, where you can ask anything at all. So get those questions ready and come back and join me. On, when is it? I think it's Monday. I think we have our members. Is that true? Is it Monday or Tuesday? Coming up next week, early in the week, we have our members only live stream, the final one of the year. So if you're a member of my YouTube channel, or if you want to become one, do so, because we'll be doing readings for the year ahead. So I will look forward to that. I want to remind you, I am available for readings. I have openings this weekend. I work right through the holidays. That doesn't mean I don't take time to enjoy my family. I do, but I also work. So please feel free to reach out, join me, and book an appointment. It is Monday. Thank you, Control Room. I love IT John. He looked it up. It is Monday, 7 p.m. Thank you, for the members only. So you have time to hop onto YouTube, become a member so you can join me on Monday. But the other thing, book your appointment. There is a link. Wherever you're watching me from, there should be a link that shows you how to book an appointment with me. I have time tomorrow, Monday, and next week. Time for your reading for 2026. Please reach out. My friends, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Gen Xers. Thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate all of you so much. I'll see you soon. Take care.